Cooking with Kevin. This week I'm going to be doing some baking. In fact, I am going to be cooking some caramel apple muffins. So the following ingredients: 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of sugar, there I go, can't talk again. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2½ teaspoons of ground cinnamon, ½ teaspoon of salt, 1 large egg room temperature, 1 cup of 2% milk, but we don't use 2%. I use skim, so whatever milk you have. 1/4 cup of butter melted, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, ½ cup chopped peeled tart apple, 12 caramels chopped, and then for the topping we're going to use ½ cup of packed brown sugar, 1/4 cup of quick cooking oats, 3 tablespoons of butter melted, and then 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And I just realized as I'm looking at all my ingredients here, I've negated to bring out 2 of them, so I have to go get 2 of these ingredients, the baking powder and the salt. Voila. Okay, so you're going to need 3 separate bowls to do this. So the first, what we're going to do in a large bowl, we're going to combine our dry stuff, so our flour, sugar, baking powder, cinnamon, and the salt. Okay, I need to get a mixing tool. Alright, so we are going to get 2 cups all-purpose flour. And then our 3/4 cup sugar. And then 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And a ½ teaspoon of salt. And 2½ teaspoons of ground cinnamon. What we're going to do, we're just going to gently stir. Okay, I'm just going to put this over to the side. So in this bowl, we're going to combine our egg, milk, butter, and the vanilla. Start with the egg first. Stir And we're going to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And our butter. And this one here is the 1/4 cup of butter melted. Of course, I always strive each week not to make a mess, but that never happens. And I don't need a comment from the peanut gallery. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to mix. Yeah, so we're going to mix this in. And I'm not using the mixer or anything because it is just a stir until it's moistened. And that, just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold in the apples and the caramel. Caramel? I don't know. I say it both ways. And that's it. That is it for that. Now we are going to make the topping that goes on top of the muffins. Oh, you know what? And just to recap, so it's going to be a 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of quick cooking oats, well, if you live with my wife, it'd drive you to drink too. I don't mean that literally either, folks, because right now, actually, I can't drink, so. Okay. I lost my spot, yeah. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay. I'll tell you, it's been a hot one here today in Winnipeg. And we're just going to get that all nice and stirred up. needed to do that to break up these lumps of brown sugar. I think that does it for that. Now, oh, and preheat your oven to 350. And we're going to bake these for 20 to 25 minutes. That there. I'm going to get my old trusty handy dandy. I don't know what do you call this, baker scoop. And we are going to we're going to fill up our about 3/4 full for each. Is there a name to this? Is it just a...
What? It's an ice cream scoop.
Isn't it just an... Okay, well.
Well, I'm sure it was used for batter where I got it.
I'm pretty sure it was. That's why I was calling it a cooking scoop. I certainly like it though, because it's not as messy as trying to scoop it with a spoon and stuff. And you can generally guess pretty good in how much to put in the scoop. So, okay. Yeah, I got some bigger than the others, but that's okay. Giving it a little bit of a shake, batter to flatten out, and then we're just going to get a spoon. We are just going to put, I don't really know how much, but I guess about a spoonful on top. Now we made something similar to these a while ago, and I think we did a video. And I will have the link to the recipe down below. And then if I do forget, you can all scream at me in the comments, and then Kelly will tell me to go at it, and I will add it. Waste not, want not. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the caramel apple muffins. I'm going to stick these into the oven, and when it's time for the taste test, I'll be sure and bring you back. They are finished. They smell delicious.
Oh, they do.
Said serve warm, so they've been out for about 5 minutes or so.
Oh, I just pulled the piece off and we can see the caramel. Look at that.
Yeah. They are still a little warm, but... Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're still a little hot in the middle, but
Who cares?
mm-hmm. Oh, those are delicious. Quick and easy too. And we had, with the exception of one ingredient, we had all the ingredients in the house. I had to buy the caramels.
Yeah.
We had everything else. So anyways, thanks for joining us this week. My camera lady keeps banging on the camera back there because she wants to see me, but she's starting not to really feel good because, well, she went and got a shot today. So anyways, thanks for joining us, and I'll tell you what, next week probably gonna have some guests testing what I cook next week. So as I always end it, folks, thank you very much. I don't know what I'm gonna cook, but I'm sure Kelly will tell you. See you next week.